What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and if you guys haven't been watching the previous videos, we were working on the gray one. We did a little bit of work on the blue one, but for today's video we are going to be continuing on the blue one. We did get a couple more packages that came in, so we're gonna go ahead and unbox those and pretty much work on this one. We're also going to try to disassemble a little bit of the front end here. We don't have our parts yet for the front end, so we can't really work on them yet. I guess, you know, it'd be kind of pointless just to disassemble and have the car just hanging there with no parts, you know. It's good to have the little radiator or not in case I do need to move the car around. So we're going to keep that there for this video until we do get the bumper and all the other front end parts. I'm gonna go ahead and swap those over, but we're gonna take off some of the stuff for the front end, crash bar, stuff like that that we don't need anymore. And for the gray one, we were working on the suspension. We are waiting for a little more stuff, but that's a different video for you guys, so make sure you guys watch all the other videos so you guys can kind of stay up to date with what we are or where we are with the cars. All right guys, hopefully the angle is good for you guys there. So as you guys can see, we do have 3 boxes here. All of these should be for the blue car. I did open one just to make sure everything was in there, but we're gonna go ahead and open all of them for you guys and kind of show you guys what's in there. Now the reason why we actually did buy this was because when an airbag deploys on a car, most likely the connectors right here, so these connectors right here will melt. I don't know if you guys can see, these are actually good condition. These connectors will melt on the ones that are on the car right now. So you guys can see, airbag up here. It's pretty small. I thought it was going to be a big old knee airbag thing, but this will do it. Steering wheel airbag. This thing looks so cool. I love the Toyota logo. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the old 86. They did have the 86 logo. Honestly, I'm a fan of the Toyota logo, and then the GR logo kind of lower on the steering wheel. Kind of gives it a better touch, but this thing literally looks brand new. You can't even tell it's used. I mean, honestly. The reason why I bought a used one, honestly, is because the wait time on these things is so long. As you guys can see, we do have all 3 items now. We have the knee airbag, steering wheel, as well as a clock spring. So pretty much just pry it out from the side, those 2, and then as well as the knee airbag. Never took out a knee airbag, so I don't think it should be too hard, but you know, I'm not really familiar with it. There's obviously not going to be any videos, but we'll figure it out. It shouldn't be an issue. Alright guys, so hopping right into the interior. So obviously this thing just pops right off. So there's a couple clips here on the top, but since we were disassembling the radio, we were kind of messing with everything. All this should pretty much fall off. And as you guys can see right here, actually are the first clips right here. Let me try to get closer and show you guys. It's kind of hard when you guys are on a tripod, but as you guys can see here, so I don't know if that's picking it up on camera, but this is the connector for the airbag. And as you guys can see here, there's one right here. There should be one on the other side. Those were the top 2 mounting points, and I'm gonna go ahead and check on the bottom as well. Should be the other 2, and this airbag should come right off. You guys can see here, the knee airbag is finally removed. Pretty cool. This one right here. So the first step, we are going to line up these two mounting points like the ones I told you about earlier, right on the top. So there's one, and there it is. Trying to show you guys, it is a little harder to show you guys, but you guys can see all these panels do line up good, which is a good sign. It is a little dirty, I'm not sure from what, but so obviously when we connect this panel right over here, this thing should all go in. And guys, so the next step is going to be to remove the steering wheel airbag. So I'm assuming it's going to be the same as the previous generation. You kind of pop out the two clips. So all three are finally removed, as you guys can see. I was doing with the little opening connectors right here. So pretty much, as you guys can see, you just kind of get a screwdriver. You guys can see the top one right here moving. So you kind of just get a screwdriver from the side and to the top one right in, as well as from the side. You guys can kind of see, just kind of see the little clip right there moving. So there's one clip right here, one clip on the top, another one on this side. All right guys, so trying to remove these connectors, honestly, with the flathead, tried it with this as well. Honestly, kind of a mistake that I turned the car off. It is kind of hard to work with the steering wheel while it is upside down. It is kind of hard to get access to the connectors, but I have removed connectors before and it should not be this hard. So what I'm assuming is these connectors are actually melted on. Alright guys, you guys can see we kind of did force the connectors out right here. So pretty much we're going to try to pry these things up. And if not, we might just rip them off. Honestly, they're toast anyways. Alright guys, so as you guys can see here, we did disconnect the steering wheel airbag, as you guys can see. So these two connectors apparently were melted on. Alright guys, so to remove the center nut, it's going to be a 17. There we go. Just got to give it a couple hits, and this thing should just come right off. Alright guys, so we have the steering wheel airbag centered. We're going to go ahead and just start connecting pretty much all the stuff that we disconnected on the old one, and we're going to connect it on this one. Alright guys, so the next step actually will be to install the steering wheel. As you guys remember, we did remove it with the GR logo facing up, so it's pretty cool that the logo helps me center it, you know. Make sure you put the connectors through the steering wheel. Guys, so we got the 17. I'm going to tighten this tool now back up. Obviously, when you make sure everything's centered, you tighten this thing pretty good. The next step is pretty much just grab the steering wheel and connect everything. So you got to connect 3 more connectors here. I guess this one just goes right in here, just like that. And you pretty much connect these two as is. Alright guys, so we're referencing off our photo that we took here. So pretty much connect this one right on, just like this. And get the orange one. Connect it right on in. And the black one. Now the airbag was turned upside down when we removed it, so let's actually just verify all the cables are in. So now going back from here, okay. And pretty much there you have it.